Alright guys, we have some new battle hardened formidable foes stages. We have stages 4, 5 and 6, and we're going to be attempting movie edition part 2 in this video. And surprisingly, there are actually no new missions with any of these new stages, so we're just going to hop in with a team that can get the job done. As always, we're hopping into this completely blind, so no idea how difficult this is, how hard any of these fights here. I mean, considering the last one with, do you know what? It wasn't even Kid Buu. It was Buhan who caused me the most issues. Considering how much of a pain Buhan was, I don't really know what to expect coming into this one. I don't know if I should be worried. I don't know if I should be concerned. But I guess we'll find out. And as always with these, you can bring 4 items. So that does bring the difficulty down quite a lot. That's what got me through the Kid Buu fight. I say the Kid Buu fight. It was the Buhan fight. I literally used one Whis. I was fine. And then I think I 2-turned Kid Buu. Like, most of the rumblings, most of the murmurs I heard on the timeline was for Kid Buu. No. The one who blew my back out, the one who caused me the most issues, as I said, was Buhan. Kid Buu was pish. That was easy. So we'll see. I am going to try to do another no item run with this. If it doesn't happen, if things get a little bit techie, a little bit, you know, problematic, I will be using items. There is 4 of them. They are there. They're there to be used. Last time I said Buhan caused me a lot of problems, and I'd rather not go through that again. But we will attempt. We will attempt to do the no item run. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Probably with the ha and the 540k damage. No Carnival or Broly's a little bit jarring, but I mean, I guess that's the only rotation that wasn't really set up for us. So it's all good. I mean, having Janemba here is fine. No 18 key for my Broly though, but there's only one attack in slot 3, so that's all good. Shouldn't be an issue. Unless that one attack in slot 3 decides to be a super attack, then again, we actually should be fine because the domain's up. Should be good, but no 18 key. Meh. I want to be doing as much damage as possible, and we haven't even 18 keyed. And Janemba's only doing 4.5 right now because Janemba hasn't even started building up, so just bear with. 4.5 mil, that ain't even Hell's Gate. That super attack isn't even Hell's Gate. That super attack was like Hell's Picket Fence or some shit. That's how weak that was. Are we going to get super attacked? I mean, I got to remember in these fights, you can actually like sometimes seal and stun or do one or the other, and you can debuff. So I got to remember that we are actually able to do those things here. I'm so used to difficult content, you not being able to do any of that, that I haven't got used to this event yet in terms of being able to just, as I said, seal or stun or potentially do both and debuff enemies. Because Cooler's defense is currently lowered. So we're going to be doing some extra damage. Only 6? 6 key spheres? I mean, 3 rainbow key spheres is solid, but 6? Is that it? I mean, at least we got big bad bosses active, but only 6? Not even like an 8? I mean, you should still do some pretty good damage anyway, but only 6 key spheres? Damn. I mean, the field was pretty much clear. There was a lot of orbs there for Buhan to pick up, but we can only chain together 6. Crit him. Crit him again. I saw that 32 mil. Crit him again. That's without his active. Crit him again. Big 26 mil. I mean, he's still doing 33.6, so do you know what? I'll take it. And that's only with, again, 6 key spheres. He's doing 33.6 million. And then 26.9 mil on a crit. Even the normal done a crit. If that was an additional super, we would have been done and dusted. There wouldn't have been an extra turn. What a waste of a super attack as well. How adorable. How adorable. What's this? 20 damage? Excuse me? Excuse me? 172k. What? I repeat, what? What? Why was... How much damage is Cooler doing? 172k on Carnival LR Broly pre-transformed is kind of mad. I mean, we recouped all of that HP back, so it doesn't matter. But what do you mean 172k? Let's not forget as well, Broly also had type advantage. That only does so much, but he did also have type advantage on top of everything else. So what do you mean you hit me with 172k? How much damage are we doing in this stage? This is only stage 4. Get the domain up. Oh, I saw that. 13's got guaranteed hit. I mean, the only unit here that dodges is pretty much Janemba, and even then I don't need him to dodge. He does have guard and damage reduction. But looks like we can't dodge. We can stun and we can lower 13. I'm about to knock off that trucker cap with your $5 haircut. How many orbs can we get, Buhan? 9. That's a lot better. 9 with the domain. 9 with the domain and big bad bosses. Yeah, that trucker cap is coming clean off. Clean off. Don't you lecture me with your $5 haircut. Bitch, I get a fade. This is $25. You carry on with your GGS haircut and your trucker cap to cover your bad hairline. Oh, well, he's stunned, so we have nothing to worry about. We have a free turn of just damage. Oh, what was that? 32 mil crit. Do another one. 35 mil crit. Oh, 13. Get out of here, bro. I'll pay for your trim. I'll pay for your haircut. You didn't need... Oh, you just got 1/3. Get out of here. So we can't still or stun him here, but we can debuff him. And... Oh, there's actually... He doesn't have guaranteed hit anymore. So, I mean, if Janemba feels like dodging, which he won't have to on this rotation... But if Janemba feels like dodging, he can now dodge. So that guaranteed hit didn't last him too long. In LR Broly's got type advantage here, so that means some extra damage from him. Is he going to take over 100k again? So he took over 170 before. 43. How much damage was Cooler doing then? For him to do just over 170k damage and then for 13 here. On what is probably his final phase. He only does double digits. Damn, Cooler must have some numbers then, surely. Surely. God. If that Cooler's doing that, then what is... I don't even know who the final one of this is. Whoever the final enemy of this one is. Who's that? How much are they doing? Actually, I think this might go in movie order. Maybe? Isn't the last enemy Bojack? If it is Bojack, then what kind of numbers is Bojack putting out? Oh, 10 keys for Buhan with type advantage. Now that's big. That's what she said. That's big. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, 13. I think you're dead here. I don't think you make it to another turn. I think you're dead here. Yeah, because Kid Boo's already hitting you with 14 mil crits. Buhan's then going to clap your cheeks with a huge damage. I don't think you make it past this turn. Yeah, I really don't. I really don't. Does he survive the double? No. No, you do not survive the double. Who's the last enemy? Yeah, it's Bojack. It's Bojack. So if Cooler's doing that much damage to Carnival LR Broly on his one turn of just invincibility, how much damage is Bojack going to do? So Broly has increased attack. He also has AoE. Now, the only annoying thing which I've clocked immediately is the enemy Broly is going to benefit from our domain. I mean, it's okay. I'll let you borrow some of my domain's power. It's okay. You can scrounge off my domain. I'll allow it. I suppose. But he is buffed. I mean, he did actually have increased attack already, so maybe he's in the domain right now. Was it a good idea if that's the case? I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Usually using a domain that buffs the enemy isn't actually that bad. I mean, the AoE is doing nothing. Cool. Yeah, move on with that weak shit. Get away from us. 5 dodge, though. Actually, it's the friend one. He may have more than 5. Either way, get away with that weak shit. You ain't hitting shit. Oh, you're stunned. I mean, I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll never know. Because you've gone and got yourself stunned. You know why? Because you're a fraud. You're a fraud. You're not a real Broly. You're a fraud. Get out of here, man. Shit. Well, you're not going to hit me with a group attack because you're stunned. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave the rotation like that. Because Janemba needs to go somewhere. I could do this, but Buhan and Janembas are like best friends, so I'm going to keep them together. I'm not going to split that friendship up. No AoE for you. But that doesn't mean Janemba can't build up. So it's a bit of a catch-22 right now. That Hell's Gate isn't a Hell's Gate 18 key. That's like more like Hell's picket fence. That's how weak that was. Buhan might get rid of Broly now. Yeah. Yeah. So Broly's still buffed, obviously, because the domain's still up. He also has damage reduction. Does it wear off? Damage reduction plus 10% of each time passed up to 30. He also reduces damage below a certain amount to 0. Okay. I mean, that should be fine. I mean, again, he is being buffed by a domain, but that shouldn't really be an issue, or at least I don't think it will be. But I said he does also have damage reduction, so I wonder how much damage we're actually going to do to him. I mean, I guess we'll find out right now. 270. Alright, maybe Broly's kind of tanky. I mean, he's only got 10% right now. He hasn't even built up the extra to 20, because we need to wait for 3 turns to pass. But then to also reduce damage received at a certain point to 0 as well. And he's also buffed by my domain. I can't lie, Broly's looking a bit chunky. Broly's looking a bit beef. I mean, you're about to get super attacked about 9 million times by Super Broly. And by the way, if you're wondering why I brought Super Broly, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss using him. I managed to pull another dupe from my Vegito summons that was just left in my box. And I was like, oh, I mean, you're 90%. And when he first dropped, I had a lot of fun using him. So I was like, why not bring him? Why not bring him? We'll leave him in slot 3. We'll let him super attack, as I said, like 9 million times. He can do some good damage. We can keep him out of harm's way if need be. He does have guard. And then when all the domains wear off, if they do wear off, we can then just use his. And then he's pulling out 20 million attack stacks, and he's super attacking about 4 times. The one thing that he can still do very well is, of course, damage. Now, we're going to have to go a turn without a domain, which, to be fair, might not be a bad thing, considering that also means that the enemy Broly isn't also buffed by the domain. 9 key spheres for Buhan, which is fantastic, though. So, even though we don't have a domain, we're still going to be doing a ton of damage, and Janemba has type advantage. He's also getting a Dokkan attack as well, which I would have preferred on Buhan because Janemba hasn't really built up, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So at least with that type of advantage, the Dokkan attack should still, even though he's only built up a little bit, should actually do a decent amount. Not talking crazy amounts, but it should still do a decent amount. He's on a what? 15.5 million attack stat. I mean, that's still solid. That's still solid. I said this is still going to do some very good damage nonetheless. Now, this is more like a Hell's Gate. Not a Hell's Picket Fence. Yeah, 26 mil crit. Hold that. Get out of here. And then Buhan with a 29.8 million attack stat. Yeah, hold that. Crit. Yeah. Another one. Of course, back-to-back crits. Are we going back-to-back? We are going back-to-back. Triple? No triple. Damn. I can never get the triple. Or if I do get the third attack, it's always on normal. I can never get the triple super half the time. And I want it. I want it. The amount of damage Buuhan can do on a triple is crazy. Ooh. Are we good? There's no domain. Are we okay? Do we survive? We do. I mean, I don't know why I was concerned, because no matter what, as long as we didn't die, we were actually making it through anyway, because we have the full heal from the Dokkan attack. So, I mean, regardless, no matter what, even if we had 1 HP left, we still would have had all of our HP recovered. I don't know why I got so concerned just then. Second domain's up. Let's get Carnival LR Broly's active skill ready, even though literally Broly's about to be dead in a minute. But I mean, it's okay. Who doesn't want extra damage, right? Who doesn't want more big number go boom? Question is, who's going to get the finishing blow? Who's going to get the dub for us? Is it going to be Carnival LR Broly? Is it going to be Int LR Broly? Or is Kid Buu going to have to come in at the end of the rotation like a janitor and clear everything up? Ah, we're not even getting there. And that's what you call a real Broly. We're not a fraud like the enemy we're facing. Okay, last fight, Bojack. So we can actually do everything to him. Apart from stunning, we can literally do everything. Debuff, seal, the works. Does he do anything? Defense plus 40% of HP is 49% or less. So he's going to get beefier when we drop his HP down. And then starting from the third turn, enemies minus 50% defense. Do you know what? I'm not overly concerned because do you know what? I'm going to say this was chest because we do everything with chest on this channel. You will probably be dead by then. So I'm not actually too... Excuse me? 56 on a normal. 56 on a normal. Against Janemba. I mean, I still say with chest, you'll probably be dead by then. Dodge. Thank you. Oh, straight nullify. Yeah, get that shit out of it. That's better. 67. That's a lot better. Buuhan's only doing 19.7. You're lucky. Still critting, though. Still critting. Triple. I can never get the triple super off, ever. I don't know why. Dokkan just never wants to let me have the triple super. Why, Dokkan? Slide me that one time. Let me have some extra damage. Anytime the triple comes in, anytime I get that extra additional, it's always a normal. They'll even go as far as give me a normal crit, but an extra super attack? Nah, I never get that. But this is one man who's never struggling for additionals. Ever. Ever. I miss using this Broly, man. He's so fun to use. Like, what do you mean in slot 5 you have the potential super attack in 5 times? Like, he's so fun to use. So fun to use. I said I miss using him. Okay, let's get the domain popped. I can't actually remember if Bojack gets buffed by Broly's domain. I think he might be, but I could be wrong. I don't remember. No, it's not looking like it. Actually, we'll find out in a minute. I'm judging a little bit too early. No, he's not. Cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. At least we don't have someone scrounging off my domain again like Broly was last time. But, you know, he got shown to be an absolute fraud. So, you know, it didn't matter in the end. But this is my domain. I worked hard for this domain. I don't want people just scrounging off it. Do you know what I mean? Oh, big 19 mil crit from the friend Broly. Is this what dupes does? Is this what dupes can get you? I mean, hey, he should be on the Part 2 Carnival LR banner, so if your boy does some summons on there, I mean, hopefully along with getting the new units, I can get some dupes in Carnival LR Broly as well. Not Carnival LR Broly, wrong one. Carnival LR Broly will be on that banner, and also I wouldn't mind dupes in him. But in LR Broly will be on the Dokkan Fest banner, there we go. So hopefully I can get some dupes in him. Because I don't have dupes in either. Ooh. Yeah, all of them are going to Buuhan. 10. Oh, big 10. How well is he linked up? Almost perfect, aside from Kamehameha with a domain active. Yeah, Bojack, you're dead. You best call your squad. You best go call your squad. Bring in Zangya. I can't remember the other two's name. They're not important enough. Go grab your gal. Go grab Zangya. Go grab your side piece. Go get your whole squad, because you're gonna need help in a minute. You're gonna need people to carry you out. 40 mil from Buhan. 33 mil crit. And a 36 mil crit. I told you were gone. Go get your squad. Okay, Bojack's got damage reduction. Can't steal, can't stun. We can't debuff though. What else? Damage reduction rate raised before receiving 7 attacks. So once we hit him 7 times, the damage reduction rate will no longer be raised. And then he gains 30% attack with each attack received up to 200%. Damn, I mean, that's what? 4? No, that's 3 attacks. No, it's not. Maths. That's 7. Yeah, 7. No, 6. 7? 6? Maths. What am I doing? No, it's 7. Gosh. I promise you, I swear to you, I passed my maths GCSE. I hated maths, but I promise you I passed. Okay? Even though that may not seem likely right now, I promise you, I passed. I mean, hitting him 7 times is bound to happen. I mean, there's so many units on this team that have built-in additionals, especially Super Broly, who will super attack about 5-6 times alone. So he's gonna get that. 200% is a lot. I wonder how much damage he does without that, though. I don't even know how much damage he does with it. I just know there's a 200% attack coming. I just know at some point he's gonna get that. So I wonder how much damage he does in a super without it. And how much of a jump that 200% actually is. That's a lot of extra attack to get. I mean, we're starting with good damage ourselves. And also, Super Broly's got type advantage. So for him to super attack about 4 or 5 times. Actually, 5-6 times. Let me get that right. Let me get that right. That's a lot of damage. A lot of damage. And I still have the friend in LR Broly's domain ready. Like, that's still waiting to be popped. Crit him. Just crit him. Every super attack you do, just crit him. That's not a crit. I also saw his attack get raised off that as well. I'm nervous. I'm actually slightly nervous. I don't know what to expect, because that's just a lot of extra attack to get. And I think he's probably been hit 7 times. Or at least by the end of his turn, he will be hit 7 times. Because I think he got 2 from Carnival or Broly. I think he might have got 2 from the friend. That's already 4. Yeah, this Broly's already hit him 3 times already. Yeah, he's 100% already got the 7. Yeah, he's not building up no more. He's got it. Oh, he's definitely got that. 258k. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to do it because of my Saiyan pride. But it might actually have to be done. Who's on the next rotation? Our next rotation's fine. I'm going to use an Usher. I'm not going to use a Whis. I'm going to use an Usher. I'm not going to use a 2-turn item. I'm going to use a 1-turn item. I'm not going to lie. It had to be done. It had to be done. Because I don't have a domain active this turn. That means my LR Broly has no guard. The other 2 is probably fine. But then, Janemba has types advantage. If Janemba doesn't dodge, say Janemba gets super attack. If Janemba doesn't dodge, Janemba could actually possibly die. Especially now Bojack has this extra 200% attack. And this was the other thing I was alluding to. This is what I was going to get to. We could probably kill him this rotation because of how much damage Buhan does. I'm not coming all this way to lose. So I didn't want to take that risk. So we had to do what had to be done. And there we go. Movie Edition Part 2, Stage 4 complete. Those are my extra 5 stones. Those are going to be useful building up for them Part 2 banners coming very, very soon. But let me know how you found the new stage down in the comments and the new stages if you've also done those. I can't lie. the damage that are coming out some of these events, I'm scared. I'm scared. I've only done the one new stage. I don't know what to expect from these two. But I said, let me know your thoughts. Ask in the next video, guys. Take care, have a great day. And peace.